Hey Pisces, it's Kayla's Tarot. Right, you guys, so I've pre-shuffled and dealt the cards, and here we have got your Happy New Year spread. Well, it's not really. It's the 1st and 15th of January of 2020. But yes, I do wish you all a wonderful Happy New Year. Let's get stuck in. So, the top row is representing where you've come from, where you've recently been. It can resonate from anything from like 3 months to a year ago. To me, this looks like, I want to say, a man or a woman makes his own luck. And I think that you've made some wise choices in the past. I think those, or specifically someone that's done you wrong in the past, I think it's safe to say karma's taking over. The Six of Cups in the reverse is looking back with contempt, looking back with sadness, with anger even sometimes. It's a very saddening, it's a very emotionally saddening kind of view of the past. And Judgment in the reverse, it's either not happening again or there is no going back. And your wheel is turning in your favour. The good news is, coming into the now, we still have got the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is still turning in your favour. And, you know, with the Knight of Swords, you're headed in a better direction. Absolutely. At the centre of your reading is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And I think that a new perspective is needed on direction, because we then move to the Two of Wands reversed. And this is picking a path. And I think with the Wheel of Fortune, it's definitely the right path for you. But the Ace of Swords in the reverse, I kind of want to say, is this doubt? Is this doubt? Because look at the Oracle cards. We've got this massive choice between giving a relationship a chance or new love. And it is a massive decision. And I think that with the Two of Wands, that is the decision for you, isn't it? For a lot of you anyway. Do we look back to the past? I've not liked what I've seen in the past. But new love could be really nice. And I just see you stuck in this catch-22. You don't know what to do for the best. I think for some of you, you've fell out of love with someone from your past. But there's still this niggle. If I move on now, am I doing the right thing? I think the wheel is saying, yes, it's the right thing. So moving forward, Pisces, we've got this Ten of Swords over the Knight of Wands. So there is a lot of inconsistency going on in the path to new love. New love will come in slowly but surely. That's the Knight of Pentacles that we have there. But right now, there is going to be inconsistency. I mean, the 10's there. You've only just you probably haven't right now as you're reading this, but as we move into January, you're probably only just going to realise that you've fully healed over the past. And you can only do that if you can learn to let go. Even holding on to negative emotions about the past is still holding on. I think for some of you, you need to get yourself to a place where it just doesn't bother you anymore. Where it's done, it's dusted, we can't go back. But you just need to get yourself to that place for some of you. The High Priestess is reversed. So what's being revealed to you at the moment is the Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. It's independence. I feel like what's being revealed is, I think you're shocking yourself a little bit at just how self-sufficient you are. And you're making slow progress. I think walking away from a dynamic that just wasn't serving you, that wasn't honest, that left you with really bad memories. I think completely walking away from that and laying it to rest is what's going to open the door for you moving forward. I think some of you, It's like you're on the path. Don't forget, we've got that Ten of Swords there. Don't get me wrong, this is in a future position. But it's a great indication to say just how fucking close you are, Pisces. I think the Ace of Swords is self-doubt. I really do. And I think that that is one major thing that you need to knock on the head, is the doubt. Is to be okay with the unknown. You may be concerned about how someone from your past is coping or doing, and I think that that is the energy you have to let go of as well. May not necessarily that you want to ever go back to them, but you may be concerned about them. Maybe they've done silly things before, and you're just concerned as to whether or not they're going to be okay if you're no longer in the picture. Again, this is something you have to let go of at this point. I think moving on doesn't just involve physically admitting to yourself and moving on. It also means releasing emotional baggage. No longer, yes, when we look back, we can see, you know, we will always feel sad. We'll always feel, oh, shame, you know what I mean? That's a shame, or whatever, or that was awful. But for those emotions to no longer affect you in the now, that's what this is about. Yes, they're always going to be there, but this is more about not allowing it to affect you. And I feel like that is the completion stage with healing for you guys. You may not want to ever acknowledge this person. You may not want to be with them. You know, you may be stuck between a rock and a hard place as to whether or not to give them a chance for other reasons. But ultimately, a part of letting go is being realistic as well. And I think some of you guys just need to be okay with the path that you're on, finally. Self-sufficiency is, I feel, what's going to bring about new love. Absolutely. So as a new person stirs your romantic feelings. And I think that the second you actually decide, like the Two of Wands reversed, you're no longer confused about which path. The second you decide, right, that's what I want, that's where I'm going, it's almost like it just falls into place. And someone could be very attracted to just how self-sufficient you are. So I think that that's definitely an avenue that most Pisceans should be going down, especially if you're single and caught between relationships. I think that's definitely something for you. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, could be an indication that you've got an earth sign coming towards you as well, which works. You know, I always say earth and water, when you mix them together, it promotes fertile ground to grow on, you know what I mean? So, absolutely. Right, I'll leave that there, Pisces. I wish you guys all the best. Prosperous start to the new year, which, by looking at this spread, you got the Wheel of Fortune twice in the fucking upright. I have no doubt. No doubt Lady Luck's turning in your favour at the moment. So, I'll leave that there. If anyone's personal reading, feel free to email me. Availability from the 2nd onwards. If you want a reading, get them booked in, because I do tend to fill up quite fast, especially with me having the last week off. I've already started filling up, to be fair, over the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So definitely, if you don't want to be waiting too long, get those booked in. Right, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Take care. Bye for now.